Welcome to this series where we are playing Reforged Eden 111 for Empyrion Galactic Survival. And in the last part we brought our capital vessel in and I kind of updated it and fitted it out with various bits and pieces so to make it more practical from our point of view. And after the video finished, I spent a bit of time looting down the unfinished escape rocket here. And I'll be completely upfront, I think I've got everything out of here that I could possibly take out and carry, and this is the important thing. I mean, I could carry lots and lots of steel blocks and various other components, but if I show you here, if we just, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. You can see I've got a reasonable amount of resources in here to go forward. I'm not exactly sure. We got a harvest container in there that can go. And one thing I have did though is I spent a bit of time and I created the CPU extender for the SV, and then somebody posted a comment, apology, I can't remember who actually posted it, who said that they managed to get a pretty good CV, SV and harvester and build a base all within a starting system. And so that kind of got me thinking, and what I'm considering now is that maybe we can go back and check out the main mission and spend some time on a planet. So what I'm thinking is, rather than go back to Talador straight away, or we could go to Talador and then go to Akua, but I think what we'll do is we'll go to Akua first and see if we can pick up the main mission for the game. And then what that will do is push us in the direction of starting to take down some POIs, because I do need some better weapons. But before that, what I want to do is put this extender in. I think we can just drop it in here. If we kind of pack it in there. Oops. Put it in there. What that should do is bring up the CPU to 10,000. What I have done is taken the warp drive out of here. Now, I did get another comment about somebody saying I was very brave to actually play Reforged Eden without shields, and that's a perfectly valid argument. So what I want to do is we're going to build, we're going to get make sure we're on small vessel. What I'm thinking is to get a light shield generator. The other thing I wouldn't mind making, we've got rocket launchers. So while we're actually flying, I want to go in here. I think getting just click small vessel. I think it seems a bit odd, but I do agree with the sentiment that having a light shield generator will make a difference. I would like a couple of these as well, so we can put missiles on, and then make some missiles in here. What that will do is give us the capability with the SV to do it. The only thing I will say is that I probably need some generators as well, come to think of it. Let me just come here. I think we'll get couple more generators. It's an oxygen station, but a couple of small generators in. And the other thing I wouldn't mind is some fuel tanks as well. So we're just going to queue all that up. Didn't seem to have much in the way of, I thought I'd made some more missiles. Well, maybe because I meant to do something like that actually. So we've now got the ship docked here. Just make sure you are docked. Yep. So we're going to go to Akua, then see what we can do. Have a little bit of fun. I think this is one thing that's, well, from a YouTube perspective, also from a personal gameplay perspective, one thing I do like to do is actually just mix things up a little bit, simply because I find that if you have a long session looting down like the unfinished escape rocket, one thing I do want to do is clear these so that they don't keep flashing up when we're traveling. Yeah, one thing I do like to do is mix things up a bit. So we've done a lot of kind of building and looting. So maybe it's about time that we got into a bit of mischief. So we're going to get off the planet, go up, go to Akua, start the main mission. I can always go back to Tulador and get the flea, but I mean the flea is the only thing I really want there. And I think maybe we will go back there later on because there's some nice POIs on that planet as well, so we can give that a go. So let's just get up into space. Just notice this ship does not have a scanner. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a scanner. I need to do that. We're building that up. Come there. Capital vessel detector. Okay, we're gonna need to make that as well. I was gonna spend some time here looking for, because we got a silicon, magnesium, promethium, titanium, iron, and copper and pentaxid asteroids here, but there's no point hanging around here if we can't actually find the asteroids, so that's a bit unfortunate. I'm not sure if we're actually, part of me says just wait here and see if we can fit that scanner, but well, is it going to be too much of a risk? I think we can wait and just for that detector to be built, and then I can install it, and then we can scan around here, because I'd certainly like the magnesium asteroid if I could get it, and the pentaxid. That's the, well, there's three here that I'm really interested in. One is magnesium, one is promethium, one is pentaxid. So we'll just wait for the scanner to get built. Right, I think it should be ready now. Right. For the stuff associated with the SV. Right, where can we put the scanner for the moment? It's kind of a bit cumbersome. Let me just see if we can tuck it up here. That would be great. So we've now got a scanner. Okay, we've got maybe hanging around in here would be a little bit ill-advised. Seeing we've got no real defenses, I think we will push off to Akua. I'm just going to build up speed, get to 50 kilometers an hour. So here we are, we're near Akua. What we got here? We've only got promethium in this system. Looks like there's a space station though. Oh, we found the promethium asteroid. Is it that close? It's right on our doorstep. I'm not. There's a cobalt asteroid. Heat signature. Let me just see. There it is. There's the promethium asteroid. That is too close not to turn on. So, I mean, there are going to be a few risks associated with this. If I can get enough promethium to be going on with, we'll be looking really good. So I'm just going to sneak up on this promethium asteroid, and I'll be right back. So here we are. We're just gonna. I mean, we got some guns for light defenses, although I do need to check them. I think if we can put the, oops, just put the capital vessel about there, level it off, turn the thrusters off. I just want to check the turrets, because bases, capital vessel, no predators, mounted weapons. I'm going to turn off bases just for the moment, so I don't want you getting a bit carried away. Now we've got, there should be an armor locker in here somewhere. Is there an armor locker in here? Let me just see. Maybe there's not. Ah, there's the armor locker here. Right, we're going to need the EVA boost. I think it's, I put these in boosters. So just going to put the EVA boost on so we can operate out in space. Gives us protection down to 195. I got enough. Yep. And we're just going to go out the roof section. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing this. I just want to get enough to be going on with from the Promethean point of view. Just pick here, because we've only got a manual drill, so this is going to take a little while. I just want to get enough Prometheum just so that we can get things going. Piling up lots and lots of XP as well. So what I'm going to do is just mine out some Prometheum and I'll be right back when it's done. Okay guys, welcome back. I think this is a bit of a waste of time. I mean, I've managed to mine out a fair amount of Prometheum, but to be honest, mining an asteroid with a mechanical drill is hard work. So I'm going to put that down to experience, and we're just going to get back in the ship. Then we're going to go off to Akua. Oops. Just going to round off here. I'm going to drop down into here. Get rid of the drill. And then we'll just get back in the cockpit, and then we'll head for Akua. So here we are, we're just breaking through the atmosphere. Come straight down on a 0x convoy, isn't that a surprise? We've got a whole load of radar signatures over there, which look, I would say that that is actually where the starting point of the main mission is. So we're just going to fly in that direction. And right, so it looks like what we got in front of here is where the possible starting location is. So we're just going to fly there so we can kind of put the CV down and then move to the small vessel. So here we are, we're just arriving. You can see there's the broken antenna, and we got wreckage around here. So what we're going to do is just put the capital vessel, don't like that, on a bit of a hill. I think we can do a little bit better than that. Actually, we could probably just put in here next to the trees, because we're probably going to need to chop some trees down. Still not flat. I think I am happy with that. Oops. And press there, turn the thrusters off. I seem to have lost our helmet. That's okay. Now, because we're on Akua, we can take the EVA boost off and just get over to here. Take that off and just put that in the locker. So we've now got that here. Just want to take another quick, starting to get our first plants through. It looks like the corn is still growing. Probably the corn grows faster than the rest, and we're starting to get some veggies. Still growing, still growing. Because of course everything grows at different rates, and that can go into the raw food fridge. Don't think we'll be able to build anything. So oh yeah, we can make some spices, but we're not worried too much about that. We're probably going to go. We got some burgers. We'll be living on burgers for a little while, something tells me. We can make a pizza because we got some mushrooms. I think maybe we'll make a pizza just to be going on with. And the other thing we need to do is journey into the unknown. We'll activate that mission. It says prologue journey into the proceed. Yep. Seeing we're on Akua. And of course, the next thing we're going to need to do is bring in the stuff that shield generator. It'd be nice to put a med station in here as well. We should be able to drop the shield generator in there. Hopefully that won't overload the CPU. No, we've got 18,000, isn't it? Actually, so just check the CPU. Yeah, we got 18,500. So we're just going to improve our power generator because, of course, we now got a shield generator. There's already slots in here for that. The fuel tank. Put one fuel tank up there. And of course, we can put another fuel tank. Pack it just in there. Eventually, what we will do is put the shield generator boosters in there, but that's for the future. Wah! Come in here. I'd like to put the missile launchers up the front here like that, and then of course it means that we can put this in the armor locker. So we've now got a capability to go on the offensive. I'm not sure how much ammunition have I got. I don't really have a lot in the way of ordinary ammunition, so maybe I need to knock out some of that. Main storage. Yeah, 10, 20, 30 of those. How about the rest? I think we're okay for sniper rounds, I think. Let me see, personal ammo. I think I'd like to take this with me. Personal weapons, got none. I think it's true. Where did all my weapons go? Doesn't make sense. Got that. Trade weapons. Armor boosters. Must probably be in here in the container controller. No. Well, we got some ammunition. Got some shotgun shells. I seem to have lost all my extra weapons, including that nice laser rifle that I had. I've obviously... Well, I don't think we need it just yet. I'll look for it later on. Next thing we need to do is get the MX off the top, because this is the ship we're going to be using. Put the shield on. We're going to need some Pentaxid's tank. We'll steal all the... not all of it. We may want to get off the planet. So we're now just down here. Looks like the antenna off the UCH Crusader. Yes, thank you. Just turn the thrusters off while we do this stuff here. I think I saw some plant protein. We're going to... Because what I want to do is kind of sort out the food situation, which is another reason why I came to Akua. So we're just going to have a little bit of a wander around and pick up the plant protein and the buds. Whoops. Get that. Oh no, this should be herbal leaves, isn't it? Offload the MX raw food, shove that in there. That should give us a little bit more range on what we want to do. Anyway, let's just get over and thing. We'll just pick this up, go and check the antenna. So we'll just grab some stuff here. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to do, but I'll come back to that once we've got this done. Okay, we'll put the helmet on so we can see. Right, I think we found the uplink. There, it looks like we can access the antenna's maintenance port, establish a connection with the antenna. Wait, what is going on? An excellent question, Commander, but one that I would not be happy to supply an answer to if I knew. Unfortunately, I've been offline since the initialization. Okay, so who are you? I am IDA, or IDA, the Integrated Data Analyst, who calls myself IDA. Backup for the original UCH IDA, to be precise, where I am integrated into the UCH surveillance satellite. That is correct, Commander. This system has rebooted and detected our escape pod's distress beacon and entered up under the upper atmosphere of this planet. Been attempting to connect to your suit's data link since you regained consciousness, but it appears my transmitter is not able to transmit on a frequency required to access your data link until I'm linked to an external transceiver. Now I'm connected to your suit's computer system. I can calibrate my suit's data link so I can interface directly with your suit and provide you with scanning and telemetry data. My original role is to utilize the system. My original role is to utilize systems that are at my disposal to scan, analyze, categorize, and direct personal operations. I can do a great deal more than that, but nothing that is relevant in the current situation. As you are the only UCH personnel that I've detected on this planet, I devote much of my processing power to assist you by coordinating your search efforts and supplying mapping data and identifying enemy crafts. We're looking forward to working with IDA. The system's data link has now been calibrated, Commander. From now on, I shall interface your suit directly and use sensors to communicate. I've detected structured objects which answer both questions. Disconnect from them. So we're now out of there. Now, what I was thinking about, we'll just keep picking up the plant protein. And because until we got a bigger farm, we're still going to be slightly dependent on what we've got around us. In fact, I think I actually used up a couple of these, so I'm going to top up that while we're going around as well. Well, I assume your inquiry, yeah. Well, while that's doing its stuff, what I do want to do is, we'll put that in there, is main storage. What I do want to build is a laser drill. I think it's time to pension off the I think it's time to pension off the mechanical drill. So we'll get rid of that. Just wait for that to be built, then we will be on our way into the unknown. We got some eggs here. Okay, chapter 1, human debris. Alone on the unknown world, you can stand against the unforgiving alien world, looking for anything that remains of your crew and your fleet in the wreckage. Okay, proceed. Just pick the eggs up. We can just pick this up as well. Hopefully we won't be here that long doing this. Back to the ship. This is what conditions they're in. Finally, good news. I'm detecting no thermal images. Yes, thank you. Just keep doing your thing, Ida. I think what we will do is, actually I wouldn't mind some bandages, so I'll put that in there. We'll go there. So knock out some bandages. The drill should be ready now. That can replace this. That can go to surplus. The 1500 rounds can go into the container controller. Got another drill here. I think what we'll do is those drills can go into trade weapons. Probably don't need that just for the moment. Hopefully we'll pick up some better stuff Pistol rounds can stay. We got some spare cores. We got that there. Right. So a bit of a reorganize. I'm a bit disappointed. I seem to have lost that. What we call it? The one bandage. Just turn that into there. Locate the crash ship. We're just going to jump into here. Turn the thrusters on. We've got our shield on. Reload this. Reload that. And away we go. Now normally you'd come here on either the hoverboard, bike, or on foot. But we are... found it here. This is where we left it. So we got the destroyed UCH dart here. Okay, the ship hit the ground and split in half. I think we could probably... My observations the ships using cameras affixed to your suit included that ships did not directly crash due to a mechanical failure. Damage in turn burn marks the hull, consider higher temperature, plasma, explosives, and that. Okay. Are you sure the Heidelberg was shot down? Could it have been a friendly fire, or perhaps ammunition exploding on re-entry? It must record logs as something to explain this. Continue to investigate, Commander. Your suit is picking up weaker electromagnetic coming from somewhere near the rear of the ship. Now, I can't remember whether in Reforged Eden that you actually get attacked, but I think I think the story's different from the base game. So we're just going to come here, approach the container. You succeed in forcing open the container, which has got an EMC main. As soon as you break the seal, a horrible smell emits. Peer inside. Inside the sealed cargo container is a human body wearing UCH engineer's uniform in advanced state of decay. I've got the body, it looks like it. The bite match one of Sergeant Pallant, first class chief engineer of the UCH Heidelberg. Electromagnetic signal appears coming from something inside the container with him. Investigate the body. Sorry about that, buddy, but I've got to move it. Search his pockets. Take the money. I'm really sorry about that. Search the container. Okay, it looks like he climbed in here and protects himself during the cache. Smart idea. Some stuff. Okay, go back. Can we get out of here? I found the source of the EM signal. Appears to have some battery left in the controls that exists it. Do I need to know what's happened here? You have retrieved the personal log of a pallet. Okay. There's nothing more we can do, Commander. Maybe additional logs elsewhere in the wreckage. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to worry about burying him. So we got some money card. So there's other stuff around here. We're going to change to you. Okay. We got another container here. Pull the door open the cargo container to reveal nothing. The container appears to be empty inside for some scrap metal. Okay. Yes, Commander. The faint echo signal coming from the container is unlikely to uncover another dead body. The logistics, the management units under the junk, I doubt if they'd be any use to me. Idea is still robust. Just an LM in sleep mode. Okay, logistics unit. Connect to the logistics management system. Unloading files. Transfer complete. Pull them to me by PDA. Yeah, we don't really want to read the logs just at the moment. Now there is another loot container just here. I'll take that. Actually, we never really opened this container, did we? Not that we're expecting. What we will do is take that. Take the tablet. I'm not worried about all this metal scrap. I don't, because as far as I know, we can't. We need a furnace to do anything with that, so What we will do is just work our way through these containers. Actually, what I will do is bring the MX5 up to a bit closer now, because I've got a feeling we're going to get bounced by opposition. I think I'm pretty sure that there's a box there. We got some fuel in here we can steal. 907. Gonna pick up, move the ship up to about here, I think. So just put the ship here. Gonna leave the thrusters on for the moment, and put this in the container controller. And I'm just gonna have a little bit of a look round. Seem to be hooked on something. Just wander around here. X5. Put this directly into the ship. Because of course these are the basic survival type stuff that you would need if you were starting on Akua, but at the moment from our perspective it's just the kind of bonus loot that we can just pick up. Yep. If I remember correctly, there's another one just on the other side here. Safety in plates. I think we can get into here. There's some fridges here which we can take some food from. Right, it wants us to look at the constructor, which is just here. Whoops. So we can... No. Looks like the power's out. Should be able to connect to my suit's battery, the constructor console, long enough to read the constructor logs. Connect the cable to the suit. Charging. Access the constructor logs. Okay, it looks like they made 8 tents, which means there were 8 survivors. The rest of the stuff the constructor made was pretty standard stuff. Communications equipment, motorbike, pair of UCH, radar kits, supplies. It looks like they loaded up the rest of the ship's supplies and salvaged what they couldn't carry away from the ship. It makes sense since the place would likely draw attention to the enemy if hung around too long. So I guess we should be on the lookout for UCH raiders. I've already scanned the planet for heat signatures belonging to the UCH crew and vehicles. There was no other members of the UCH Navy anywhere on the planet. However, I wanted the logs. Aside from the confirmation of survivors and the frame of reference, is inconsistent at present evidence of gathering Emerson and Sergeant Pallett's logs. Get out the problem. I'm 80% certain, Commander. The final piece of the puzzle I speak is found on the ship's bridge. You're telling me that the live console on the bridge, and you didn't tell me where to go there first. Why you sent me digging through the dirt and boxes full of dead bodies? Because, Commander, the console on the bridge is both unshielded and draws a great deal of power when activated. I've identified an unmanned aerial vehicle patrolling near your current position. Activating the console will undoubtedly draw their attention. Let's discover the truth. Okay, disconnect. Now there is a... thank you. Now to get to the console, we've got to go into here, and I think if we jump up here, then I think we got to go through here, which is a bit tricky. What I'm going to do is talk from this point of view. Log in, Stephen Silverbeard. Try again. Welcome, Commander Stephen Silver. This is one unread message on the terminal. Open message. Lieutenant Gromley. The Heidelberg was lost. It was lucky that from the past weeks the patrols are closing it in once the forest fires caused the wreckage to die down. We can't stay here any longer, and Ensign Emerson won't last much longer with her injuries. We're leaving at first light in the morning, so I'm leaving this message if anyone finds the ship along with a copy of all related data. The UCH Expeditionary Fleet has pulled off course whilst initiating a long-range warp jump using the MS Titan's advanced warp drive to jump to Proxima Centauri. Pulled into a fissure-like spreading crack through the fabric of the hyperspace has dragged the fleet over 2.5 million light years to the middle of Andromeda Galaxy and into waiting arms of the Xerax war fleet. Several of our ships crashed on the planet after sustaining damage and were successfully made contact with several other groups of survivors which were heading to the neutral station on the far side of the planet, where they organised transportation off-world from one of the local factions. We managed to compile a translation key built on their language that's attached to this message. Make sure you copy it to your suit's hard drive. We're also able to compile a partial translation key for our attacker's language, Xerax Standard, but so far we've refused any attempts at contact. We recommend that you do not engage their armed patrols and avoid airspace when around their installations or risk being shot down. We already lost a hoverbike over an older debris field while scouting a random drone patrol. That was the last straw. So we're bugging out at 0600. We have our own issues with Xerax. Let's look. Okay, copy the files and right pay pathing of the patrolling during the review that changing heading in your direction. Yep. So we got to do. Yes, I know. Oh, come on. But we've got a shielded SV. I can get to it before they hit me. Oh, wait. I got you. A lot easier when you've already got an SV. If you have to deal with these guys from on foot, what I strongly recommend is that you get yourself a sniper rifle, so you can actually engage them at a distance. Okay. Whoops. So it looks like we got our first lead idea. Okay. I'm going to loot this guy. Just got a little bit of ammunition. I think what I will do while Ida's doing their stuff, work up a few more bits and pieces around here. Anything else around here? Almost have a year passed by for anyone. Yeah, so what's happening now is a bit of laws coming in that we've lost a year for some reason. Time difference, yes, thank you, game. Passed all cognitive tests. We'll just keep wandering around, picking up bits and pieces where we can see them. More plant protein here. Not plant protein, veggies, sorry. There's some spices over there. What I'm partly looking for is to be able to get the resources to make some specific plants. It says here, Chapter 2, Forest of the Stars. After uncovering the wreckage of the Heidelberg and the fate of its crew, is set off in the survivors following a trail with gone cold almost a year. To the neutral station we used to get off-world escape to Xerax pursuers. So the idea is identified a populated structure not far, so we could be the station the survivor used. Yep. So we're just getting another transmission here. There's some what we call it's here as well. We can just pick these up. You can hear one of our we're in the bog now, so just grab this while the messages are going through. We really need to make the ability to make some grow our own herbal leaves. Certainly want the confetti moss scrapings, because this will allow us to make some meds. We'll just grab a few more of those, get back to the ship. Proceed with caution. The drones do not appear to have affiliated this structure below. So we're making a periodic communications. So where's my ship gone? There it is over there. So where's it sending us? Down to a village. So it's kind of sending us to the Talon. Now that could be useful because we might be able to buy the plants that I actually need. So what we're going to do is get to the ship. We're going to get here. I'm going to fly back to here. It's a set of tag location. It's kind of on the way. So we're just going to fly back in this direction. Drop off what we've picked up. I mean, what I will do is all this wreckage around here. If I feel the right inclined, I will kind of offload, loot those down later on. Raw food. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Food and meds. What we will do is put some food in the... Oh no, we got plenty of food in here anyway, so that's not a problem. Input, it's empty. Player. Put that there. What else do we need? Oh yeah, we need to empty the thing. Get rid of this stuff as well. That can go to there. Carbon substrate can go into there. Now we do have some trade miscellaneous which I want to take with us because we might be able to trade that with the Talon. We've got fuel and oxygen. You see we've got quite a lot of fuel, but it won't last forever. And then MX5, just put that, drop that in there. Player, yep, so we're good to go now. And we're just gonna... Oh, look at that. They promised us a damaged hover bike. Always wanted one. So just going to head for the Talon. What level am I actually on, out of curiosity? We're level 18 at the moment and pushing along quite nicely. So we've got to go to the Talon village. Horrible. Where's the entrance? Oh, it's just round here. Oh, Talon crop field. And the thrusters off. I think we're relatively safe here. Put the gun away. We don't want to shoot anyone. Just go and say hello to the chiefy. Of course we don't. Sorry, I don't. Your people of the Talon points to a tapestry depicting a pyramid-like tower being struck. Guess I'm done here. Did you get any idea, Ida? No. Been recording the conversation to identify the structure he indicated. Commanders comes from the current location. Okay, they're giving a signature. So, this guy, you got Baron route, nothing. Okay. I think I saw another trader here. Okay, he's okay. Got a repeating crossbow. I think that's about it. Oh no, there's another guy over here. I'm sure one of them would buy salt. If not, we'll just have to sell it to the... You can get raw diamond, crossbow bolt, berries. We could sell berry juice if we can knock them out. Right, so... we're going to go to the ancient tower. We should be able to get through that quite quickly. Only 900 unit meters away. Just... So we got a nice heat signature. Just going to go and check out the heat signature first. And see what that actually is. Whether it's see if it's a quick win or whether it's a POI that we can take down. Because we do need to start thinking about taking these POIs down. So we got two close together here. Got Theta Labs. That's a relatively straightforward early POI. You don't get an excessive amount of loot in it, but it'd be something worth there. Because what we're really looking for is some better weapons. Got Abandoned Workshop here as well. I've got a feeling these could be part of the main mission. So we're going to... Let's just flip back to this way. We're just going to get back to this Hall of Knowledge. It shouldn't take us too long to do this. Yeah, here we are. It's the... Just get in here. Okay. There's a Wraith Queen in here somewhere. I can't see her. So, let me just get round this way. Suppose it goes without saying that... There you are. Goodbye. Right. Weapons out. Where did that Wraith Queen go? There she is. Oh, that's not worth much. I should really have I think what I might do is consider putting a turret on top. That would be something that if we got the CPU for it, we'll do it. Okay, so find a way into the tower. The design structure is more advanced than the Talons, but many similarities. The architecture made the same. Presence parallel to. Now, one of these is things. So, okay, we're just gonna let the game play through. Receiving. I don't think it's blue. I think it's. I'm detecting something behind the wall. There we are. Okay, so we flip the switch. Looks like I'm reading the increased data traffic and remotely connected to the computer. They're operating on a base 8 numerical system rather than base 8. That's octal. I remember having to learn octal and hex. And in fact, at one point, when I was sort of a developer, and I actually do assembly code, and I could actually read the actual symbols without thinking about it. In fact, I could do mathematics in hexadecimal as well. Loading Talon ton translation key, forwarding, force there. Sounds like some kind of things. Appears to data. Confirm red console. Translation, forwarding, key. So we're just going to whip through these. Found out thousands of references to the legacy. This is another hint towards one of the main lore of the game, where the legacy is effectively an end game, which is both a part and a little bit of an anticlimax, to be honest. Green console. This is a bit different. Talks about controlled foods, parameters. Okay, pass it on. Thanks. I'm sorry to interrupt, Commander. Detected that heat signatures moving in the tower in the formation. We'll be traced back to things. So we've got hostiles coming in now. They are preparing to breach, Commander. I think if we stand, can't remember which direction they breach from. There they are. Gotcha. I'm not sure. Wow. Got zapped once and walked into that one, didn't I? Let's get the health back up again. Actually, it was a full-blown health kit, actually. Where's your buddy? Not seeing the third one. Let me just... Okay. Haha. Gotcha. That's it. Suspicion. Now, what we got to do is head back for... Got to return to the Talon Chief. Where is it? There's the Chief over there. We'll just try and get through this. So in the next part, we can start freelancing more. What is that there? So there's the entrance. This off. For some reason I got the auto brake off. But some of you guys noticed that. Might account for why I was having a few maneuvery problems. Right, we'll just talk to the Chief very quickly. Again, I'm just going to burn through this there. I've got some bad news for you, Drew. Tales of the Past suspects has been sent to the tower ahead of time. Contains a record of our history. Again, this is all very much the lore of the game. Talking about the relationship between the Talon and the Xerax. It says there, I mean, once the Talon were an advanced civilization, but they went backwards for a simpler life. But it doesn't mean they're stupid. What will happen to the hunters now? And what they're saying here, we got some there. The youngsters who will be apprehended were brought before the tribal council to determine their guilt. Something I understand. Is there any way I can help? I believe that you may meet opposition. On the other hand, I believe that some other hunters may refuse the order to bring it. Right away, Chief. So we've now got our option there. I wouldn't mind. Just want to have a quick look around. We can sell the berry juices for some money. There's another trader over here. I'm sure one of them deals in plants. Wow, we got some neo ore here. Not much. In fact, they got none of them. And of course, what we got here is if you want to improve the standing. Is this the mushroom farmer? This guy buys fruit juices. So maybe if we make some fruit juices and other stuff, I'm sure one of the I think they're supposed to be the mushroom farmer, or is that the base game? Hunt master. Okay, I think we need to talk to this guy, don't we? Okay, I'm not impressed. Not accusing anyone, but I'm here to make a sure call in the hunters before warning them. My people have no reason to flee your false accusations, Terran. Are they back yet? And well, no, but they should return sometime. It does not mean that they're guilty of anything. Then I will go and bring them in myself. Okay. Young Kiev is the closest. You should be near the stone monument at this time of day. I will meet you at the top of the tower if you cannot find him. He's likely to be near the tower, so let's head out. So that's the next step in the mission, but this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do is I will do the monument off camera, because it's just a question. You go and talk to Kiev and you do a little bit of battling, but it's not significant. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.